Hello everyone, welcome back to the Tejswi IP show. I am your host Pratik Raj, and today I am going to tell you about a patent that sounds like it came straight out of comedy sketch, but I promise you this is absolutely real. Picture this: you are having trouble waking up in morning, your regular alarm clock is not cutting it. So what do you do? Well, if you are Samuel Applegate from 1882, you invent a machine that literally slaps you awake. And yes, he got a patent for it. Let me take you through one of the most bizarre patent in history and what it teaches us about the weird world of intellectual property. So here is the deal. Back in 1882, a man named Samuel Applegate was granted what might be the most violent alarm clock patent ever recorded. The official title is Device for Waking Person from Sleep. But trust me, this was not your gentle buzzing alarm. Applegate's invention was essentially a mechanical contraption that would physically strike a sleeping person to wake them up. I'm not talking about a gentle tap on a shoulder here. This was a legitimate slapping machine. Okay. Now you might be thinking, how on earth did the patent office approve this? Well, here is where it gets interesting from an IP perspective. The patent system does not judge whether an invention is good idea or not. It only cares about three things. Is it new? Is it non-obvious? And does it work for its intended purposes? Okay. Applegate's slapping alarm clock checked all these boxes. Was it new? Absolutely. Nobody had patented a sleep slapping device before 1882. Was it non-obvious? Well, while people knew about alarm clock and they knew about slapping, combining them into one mechanical device was not something an ordinary person would think of. Did it work? Unfortunately, yes, it would definitely wake you up. Okay. This brings up a fascinating question about patent law that still applies today. The patent office is not in the business of protecting people from bad inventions. They are in the business of protecting inventors from idea theft. Whether invention is morally questionable, potentially dangerous, or just plain stupid doesn't matter as long as it meets the technical requirements. And here is the kicker: Applegate was not alone in thinking violent wake up methods were the solution. Throughout patent history, there have been dozens of alarm clock patents that involved some from physical assault. There were alarms clock that would dump water on you, others that would pull your hair, and some that would literally roll off the nightstand and run around the room, making noise until you got up and catch them. Okay, but Applegate's slapping machine represents something deeper about innovation and problem solving. He identified a real problem: people who couldn't wake up with regular alarms. His solution might have been extreme, but he approached it systematically. He designed a mechanical system, worked out the timing mechanism, and created detailed technical drawings. From business perspective, this patent illustrate an important principle that modern entrepreneurs often miss. Sometimes the most successful inventions come from solving problems that everyone else think are too weird, too niche oriented, or too uncomfortable to address. Think about it. Today we have sleep tracking apps, smart alarm clocks that analyze your sleep cycles, sunrise simulation lamps, and even alarm clocks that require you to solve math problems to turn them off. All of these are essentially evolved version of Applegate's core insights, which is regular alarm clocks don't work for everyone, so we need more aggressive solutions. The patent also highlights something crucial about intellectual property protection. Even if your invention seems ridiculous to others, if it solves a real problem and meets the technical requirements, it deserves protection. Some of today's most successful companies started with ideas that people thought were crazy. Here is what really interesting though. We don't know if Applegate ever actually manufactured his slapping alarm clock. Many patents, especially from 1800s, were just ideas that inventors wanted to protect, even if they never intended to bring them to market. This is still common today. Companies often patent ideas just to prevent competitors from developing similar solutions. The legal precedent set by patents like Applegate's is still relevant. Modern inventors working on unconventional solutions, whether it's unusual medical devices, extreme sports equipment, or even controversial technologies, can still get patent protection as long as they meet the basic requirement. But here is my favorite part about this whole story. Applegate's patent expired way back in 1899, which means his slapping alarm clock technology is now in the public domain. Anyone today could legally manufacture and sell a sleep slapping device based on his original design. Though I am pretty sure there would not be much of a market for it. So, what's the takeaway from Samuel Applegate's violent wake-up machine? Sometimes weirdest idea make the most important point about how innovation really works. Don't let anyone tell you your invention idea is too strange for patent protection. The patent office has seen it all, including machines designed to sleep people awake. If it's new, non-obvious, and it works, you might just have something worth protecting. That's all for today's episode of the Tejaswi episode. I am Pratik Raj, and I'll catch you next time with another bizarre tale from the world of intellectual property. Until then, sleep well and be grateful for your gentle alarm clock. Okay, have a good day.